Steve and Kevin, welcome to Talking Pictures. Thanks for your time this morning, by the way. Well, first of all, congratulations on Tacoma FD. It's a very funny and sometimes raunchy show, but all in good humor. As creators of the show, is it hard to get something like this on the air? Or did True TV meet you with open arms?
We've always had a great experience with True TV. I mean, for us, it was really about, Kevin and I think, developed 14 TV shows together before we finally got the chance to do this. And ultimately, it was kind of like, all right, let's just walk it backwards. We have Super Troopers 2 coming out. How do we get on the air? What do people like about us? They like our mustaches. So what other jobs do the guys have? A lot of mustaches, and we're like firefighters. And then, the premise of Super Troopers is 5 highway patrolmen on the most deserted stretch of highway in the country. What's the equivalent for firefighters? Oh, the rainiest city in the country, Tacoma. So, it's firefighters with a lot of downtime, although the real Tacoma Fire Department quickly corrected us on that and let us know that they are a very busy fire department. And now we are actually friends with a lot of those Tacoma firefighters. And it's true. They are a very busy fire department.
Well, and in this show, I mean, it's not about really the action. It's about the boredom of working in the Tacoma Fire Department.
Yeah, I mean, that was part of why we set it there, which, in Super Troopers, the premise was cops on a deserted stretch of highway, so they had time on their hands to have some fun. And we tried to figure out how to do that with firefighters, and the idea was, let's set it in the rainiest city in the country so there are fewer fires to fight.
Let me just tell you this. Let me just tell you something. Kevin gives me a hard time about it when I do this. Kevin, that's the exact same exchange we just had.
What? I was going to a different place.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. See, we're work husbands. Now we're mad at each other.
I was taking it to a different area, but now you've disrupted my world here.
Oh, you hear that? I don't know. It's just because you said the exact same thing that I just said for like a minute straight.
Right. We're just reiterating so that I can say something different. But that's okay.
Tell us what it
Whatever.
Was. Tell us what it was.
No, I don't even remember. I don't remember.
Were you guys friends before Broken Lizard, or had you known each other?
We're friends from college, and we started. Really, we weren't friends before our college sketch comedy group. In fact, Kevin didn't like me at all, and when I auditioned for the sketch comedy group that he and our friend Jay were starting, he didn't want me to be a part of it. But now look at us. Now we're besties.
And rich, well-to-do men to boot. Kevin, you're a lawyer. Does that help in any of this?
Steve will say no. I like to think that I can read a contract, but Steve will disagree with you.
I think Kevin has gotten better. When he was first starting out, there were a couple of legal loopholes in contracts that he did not spot. But now I'm quite impressed with him and his abilities. He's pretty good.
Wow. And again, the hats that you have to wear, though, being creators, executive producers, actors. Do you ever get to a point where you're going to fire yourself? Being that you guys are the stars. The nice thing is we're the only 2 people on the show that can't be fired. And so, I think
we can be canceled. We can't be fired.
Be canceled. Yeah, the network can fire us. Every now and then I kind of get the itch to just fire somebody, be like, oh, yeah, well, you're fired. I can't do that with Kevin. And he can't fire me. If we had that kind of disagreement and I was his employee and I called him out for repeating the exact same thing that I had just said, he would fire me.
Hey, before we go, I also want to compliment you on what a great cast you have. Just as I like to say, because I'm in Salt Lake City, they're a hoot.
Yeah, they're great. We we hadn't worked with a lot of these folks before, and so you never really know, And once we got them all together, the chemistry was great. They're all great improvisers, which is important to us. And we've gotten so many jokes. And now in season 2, we're so much more comfortable with each other. And I think it's going to really show in these episodes.
Yeah, it does show that it's how can I put this as an audience? It's more fun. The second season looks like it's just terrifically fun. and you're more comfortable with each other as actors. Again, congratulations on season 2, Tacoma FD. We're going to make people watch this. I think it'll be a quarantine exclusive. We'll do that. By the way, I just read that you're doing Super Troopers. There's a new Super Troopers coming out.
Eventually, we are writing the script right now. Yeah, we've closed the deal with the studio to make Super Troopers 3, and so we're a few drafts into the script. And when it's ready, we'll shoot it. And yeah, it's coming out.
Gentlemen, it's a pleasure. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll do an in-person interview sometime.
I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Tony.